was pretty empty in there. I think they're doing some renovation soon. It's called 7 Points. You can see the signage here. It says 7 Points Reimagined. There was a pop-up skateboard thing in there, a little skate park that they had built during the winter, but it looks like it's already closed again. And then they're going to be putting new condos and townhomes in this space. So a lot of the businesses that used to occupy it are now gone. But this side of the street is also being renovated. This used to be the Apple store. It's been vacant for about 2-3 years now. Uptown Theatre, currently being renovated. I think it's going to be reopened a little later this year. Don't know the exact details of what it's going to be, if it's going to be a music venue or a theater again or what. Yeah, there's renovations going on there. Down that way, in this direction, is going to be a couple of the lakes. Bde Maka Ska or Lake Calhoun. And Lake of the Isles, and this way towards Lyn-Lake. Head up Hennepin here and go towards downtown, a couple miles up that way. So just keep walking around, see what we see. Lots of cool street art in this area that I like to check out. That snow just fell down and hit me in the back.
Okay, let's find out what's closer. Okay.
Gorgeous day, pretty sloppy out here. We had a decent sized storm. I think it was considered a blizzard on Friday. It's currently Sunday. Much of Minneapolis was without power yesterday. I know I didn't have power from about midnight Saturday till late Saturday evening, maybe about 8 or so. And they got that back up. So the streets are still pretty messy. The main streets look fine because it's warm enough, but overall, kind of a sloppy couple days. Arts and Rec building. Vacant spot here was Stella's, a fish and seafood restaurant. It closed down a couple months ago. I think there was an animal scene in the window or something one night, and then don't know if it's related or not, but business slowed down, and now they are no longer there. A little bit of a Linda climbed across the street. We will find a way. This apartment here has a pretty cool pool right here that overlooks the street. Still empty for the season, but you can see right here that's filled up and people can sit in there and look out over the street during the summer. It's kind of cool. I like the Stella's building. Interested to see what moves in there. Hopefully utilizes that rooftop space. Got agriculture here, popular restaurant chain. They have a couple locations in Boludo. It's a great Argentine pizza place. Definitely worth checking out. I think this one just moved in. It used to be a sushi spot. They just moved in here within the last month or two. The Boludo space did. Taken over the city. They've had one location in South Minneapolis, and then now I think they have, it's got to be 3 or 4. Really popular new local spot. Uptown legend right here.
I ain't got no haircut right now, but I'm still searching through these hoes, man.
Look at that beauty.
Hey, tell them what's going on, Callie. Talk to him.
We got Callie too.
Oh wait, hold on one second.
Hey, tell him Mr. Slam him out on call, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna pull up with my little bag, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all, man.
All right, stud. Have a good one. This is a pretty new venue here, the Green Room. Just opened up, I want to say 2-3 months ago. A couple 100-person small venue. New spot there. Haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but seen a couple images online. I've heard good things. Very wet today. Fremont. On Fremont Street. This Target here that's unfortunately going to be closing in a few weeks here. The Target will permanently be closing May 13th. It's unfortunate, it's relatively new. I want to say they moved in something like 4 years or so ago, and for whatever reason it's not working out. Still says WeWork on this building. I don't know if it's Alchemy 365 or the Mosaic building, but it still says WeWork on there. But WeWork moved out in January. I think they're on the 5th and 6th floor in there. spots. Yeah, still have the signage up there. I'm not gonna walk this way. Right, go up to Lyn-Lake, look around that way, and then see what kind of time we're looking at, and then head back. Look at that sky. Very nice day out here. Side streets are still really sloppy, especially if you have a small car. Pretty new apartment here in the iconic Arby's location. Look at these reflections. I would say this is the much debated line of where Uptown ends and Lyn-Lake begins. That's just my mapping. I would say from here on out, heading east would be in Lyn-Lake, the west would be in Uptown here. This is where that iconic Arby's used to be, but it is no more, and now it is condos. The Bde Lofts right here in front of me. I think a little bit older building, but all along the greenway there's new apartment complexes, all the same height. Likely whatever the max zoning is for that area. Check out some street art here. Annabelle Johnson. Gracing the walls of this CVS pharmacy. So I'm doing a little more talking on this video. I've done a few in the past. Most of my videos tend to be just letting the scenery speak a bit, but I do enjoy live streams and chatting, but I do not have the data for live streaming right now. So I'm gonna be recording these and maybe trying it out. If you guys like the talking over the videos, let me know. If you prefer the silence, I like that too. Let me know what you think either way in the comments. I'll happily accept any feedback you have. Yeah. There is a festival every June here around Lyn-Lake. It's the Lyn-Lake Street Art Series. I think it started about 4 years ago. I want to say 2019. And they commissioned some local artists to put up art and murals in this area just to beautify some of these buildings and add a little bit more to them. I want to say it's in mid-June or early July every year. Interested to see as they start having less and less available wall space in this area, what they'll do with that. Because will we be painting over some of this cool art that we see right now? And what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold! Yeah, so we paint over these or find new spaces to do art on. Not sure if I'll go back on this side of the street, but as you can see, there's art over there. It's Mortimer's Pub, nice little bar. On this corner here, Lake and Bryant, that we're coming up on, there's a really nice little pop-up right now. It's only gonna be there for a short time, from what I understand. Oh, it looks like it might be something new already. It says Nico. Let's go check it out. There used to be a noodle place called Slurp, made by, I don't know his name, but the guy who does Union Hmong Kitchen, local St. Paul restaurant here, food truck. And they rented this space out and we're doing some different pop-ups in here. The last one was a noodle shop called Slurp, and let's see what they're doing right now. Bde Maka, Hmong American comfort food. Very cool idea. Let's see if we can get this menu to. Well, we'll have to check that place out. The last one was really good. Definitely worth a stop. Snowbanks are ridiculous. What can you do? check out Bryant Lake Bowl over here. Cool little bowling alley and restaurant. Underground printing. Trying to remember where that was before. And this is Bryant Lake Bowl. They have a little theater in there, small bowling alley, nice happy hour, great pride party, all sorts of fun stuff. And cheap date night is always a good deal there. I think we'll just connect us up to the greenway up there. Maybe I can find a way to mount this on my bike and do a ride along the greenway sometime this summer. I have a friend named Kyle who came out here every day and would post on Instagram a picture of this stop sign with that building in the background, and his entire Instagram account was pretty much dedicated to that throughout the year and watching the sky and the scenery change throughout the year. Always thought that was kind of cool. Figured I'd step back there and reminisce on that. Aldrich Avenue that we're crossing. Aldrich and Lake. All these alleys have been painted during that Lyn-Lake street art series. Got a couple of raccoons eating pizza here. This guy's just lounging. Love it. Lyn-Lake, Lyndale and Lake Street. Decently popular area. A lot of nice little restaurants, bars around here. This place on the corner here, Rectangle Pizza. They do Detroit style pizza. It just got voted, I want to say it was like Good Morning America. It was like the best pizza in the US or something. I think it was like a breakfast style pizza that they made for it. It's like a breakfast pizza with, I want to say, a gravy-based sauce. Very interesting. Rectangle Pizza and Bar. We have this little kind of like gift shop in here. All sorts of little stuff. Fool me once. Looks like there's a new place coming in here. There's a lot of turnaround on a lot of these shops. If it's just due to high rent or what. This Cafferty's Deli has been there for quite some time. Smitten Kitten as well. This it's like a, I don't know how to describe it, not like a sex store, but like, I guess sex goods and things like that. They have been around for a while, very like body positive and all that. Women owned. Uptown is like a, right here it's got a, you can see the rooftop up there. It looks like they have it open. You can see a little gym right there. It's a pinball and video game bar. A lot of different beers on tap. I think they have a full bar. Art over here across the street. I think this billboard has outlasted every restaurant on these four corners. Actually, I'm not sure how long Iron Door Pub here has been here for. At least 5 or 7 years. That wall will probably get some art at street art festival this year, but yeah, every alley in this area, something cool has been put up on the wall. Something creative. Head down this way, continuing east on Lake Street, you'll get 35W bus lines to take you downtown. This here is Los Andes. They just moved in within the last few years. They used to be further up on Lake Street here and moved into this nicer, bigger location. Really good Colombian food spot. Definitely worth checking out, the Bde Maka Ska. Across the street here is Moto I. I think they do like sushi and sake and ramen. Nice little rooftop up there. Must not be open yet because it is nice enough where I would expect people to be up there. Minnesotans go wild during the patio season. Probably still a little messy up there from the snow on Friday, actually. Jungle Theatre. Make today better. crew that worked on this one.
Wait, Jake, I dare you. Jake, come here. I dare you to walk on.
Yeah. It's a channel called Walking Minnesota. That would be awesome. You want to wave and say hi? You can say hi to yourself when you're walking later or watching later. There we go. Hey. Got the A cab over the police or security sign right there. It's an unfortunate one. This is a place I used to really like, Muddy Waters. Really nice casual restaurant. Good food, good beer on tap. One of the first places I checked out when I was visiting Minneapolis years ago. And I believe they were one of the many victims to the pandemic. Closed down due to a lack of business. And everyone was staying home for safety. Here's Galactic Pizza. Interesting spot. I can't really remember much about the food, but the delivery drivers, they all will deliver your food wearing a superhero outfit. I think that's kind of a cool idea. A little bit of fun. Superhero bringing pizza to your door. As a kid, what more could you want, right? Pizza and superheroes. Check out the greenway here and then start heading back towards Uptown. This is the greenway down below here. This trail connects all the way over to, I want to say, St. Paul. I don't know how far it goes once it gets to St. Paul. And then goes all the way at least to the lakes here, and then further on you can get to St. Louis Park. Further west. A very nice asset for the community to have something to bike and walk and jog on in a safe space without having to worry about cars. Absolutely love it. Continuing up Lyndale here, there's a lot of nice restaurants and places to check out up that way. We'll probably go up there another day. Today we're gonna head back towards Uptown. Typically have about an hour of battery life on a regular day before my phone dies. Looks like we're at about 45 minutes, so really could go out at any time. Like a grain silo or something up there. Some cool art on it. Butterflies. And the famous Chris Lindahl. Minnesota icon. I believe this building is called Lime. I'll run through it. Like, we used to have a taqueria down in the street level, but I think that that is gone as of sometime around the pandemic. Used to have meetings there at times. Nice spot. VFW hall, live music, and food and drinks. Can't say I've ever been in there. The old Herkimer Pub and Brewery. Some art on the walls. Has closed down. It used to be a Green Bay Packers bar. This is Legacy Glassworks. Third Space Cafe, a nice little coffee shop. This is Lyn-Lake Brewery here. Recently sold to a new owner, so don't know much about what's going to be happening in this space, but it did recently sell, if I recall correctly. Really big space in there, and they're brewing their beer on site. Hair and Wigs. Sunny's Hair and Wigs, it's called. This is Moto Eye that we were looking at from the other side of the street. Bus stop here. Could be cleaner, could be worse. And another new spot here on this corner, which is Chicago's very own. I've not tried that. I want to say it opened up within the last 6 to 8 months or so. Pretty new spot. Chicago's very own. Popcorn and butter cookies. Alright. Turn here, you want to get hit. There are a large amount of pedestrians that get hit on this intersection. Unfortunately, a pretty dangerous spot. Calhoun building right here. This is a steamship. I don't know if it is still doing coffee shop, game space. They're gonna do Magic the Gathering and all sorts of fun little game nights in there. In the past, for the gaming crowd. apartments. So it's about 10-15-year-old complex right there. Pretty nice building. Oh, and Heritage Collective right there. That is actually where I get my haircut. Shout out Amir. Art on the side of Lake and Bryant Cafe here. We're back at that Maka that we were looking at earlier. Among American food spot. New pop-up. Anthony's Tobacco Pipe and Cigar Lounge. Not somewhere I've ever been. It does smell like cigars. If that's your thing, it's probably great. Check out some art in this alley. Lots of stuff on the wall here. And as you can see there, Lyn-Lake Street Art Series annual event. I guess I could have shown the one that was closer and easier without having to zoom in. Dirt. Morrissey's Irish Pub, the popular Irish bar and restaurant. Big on St. Patrick's Day and all that. I think it's pretty popular regularly too. They do trivia and all that stuff. Face. I believe it's really new, within 2-3 months, I think. If I remember correctly. Well, it does say due to COVID-19, so maybe they had that, maybe they've been open a little longer than I noticed. Or they released a recent press release that brought them to front of mind with other newer stuff. Back at the iconic Arby's Triangle, which is long gone. I want to say that it was torn down in 2018 or 2019. There's a big Arby's hat right there. I think there was some sort of vigil or something the night that they tore it down. People like to have a good time. Lots of snow in the street. I'm interested to see what happens with things like the tire shop here as things get more dense here and locations get bigger and bigger and they start doing different stuff with the spaces. What happens to something like that? We're on the side of the Moxie Hotel here. This is that Arby's apartment complex. I think it's called the Asher. It says right there. Chiba Hut, this new sub shop. I think that's a chain actually. But they're looking to open up in the coming months. I saw them being talked about on the Development Tracker, which is an Instagram account that I really like. Keeps you up to date on new openings and the area. We got new tenants moving in. This is the Moxie. It's completely unusable parking because of the snowbank. That should melt soon. Branded bike racks. Lake Liquor. You can kind of see the loon mural in the parking lot over there. Oh, this is slick. I will be crossing the street with the next opportunity because I don't want to fall down. Yeah, this needed to be cleared. This is really icy. I'm gonna set you down for a second while I tie my shoe. I think I'm right in front of the door. Probably not the wisest spot to stop on my end, but got through without getting hit by that door. Hope everyone's proud. I'm proud. Target that's going to be opening up. Wonder what's going to happen to that space. It's really not a massive Target. It is a single story, just the ground level of that area. Oh, and they've closed off this entire side. Interesting. This green arts and rec. I'm not really sure what goes on in there. I like that glass. It's nice. Oh, I see someone riding an exercise bike up there. Kind of purple and blue from over here. I got tired of waiting for that light. Let's go to the next block. This is Lake Street here. I think, was it Lagoon? We're coming, it's Lake. We're coming up on Hennepin. Which Hennepin will, I think, as I said last time we were here, take you all the way up to downtown Minneapolis. Connects up to the Hennepin Theatre District, Nicollet Mall, all that good stuff. Building. This little blue and white building, kind of cool, vacant though. I wonder what's going to be done with that. That whole 7 points, referencing the 7 points on that crown. Renovated here in the coming years. That'll look very different in the next few months when they start doing demolition and rebuilding it out. Latino. Don't know what that is. I think it's a club maybe? Never been in there. I always like those little reflections up there. I don't even know if it's still open. Looks pretty vacant. But it might just be a nightlife space. This is that Uptown Theatre. That's it. Most famous bar in the college town, or most popular bar in college town. I don't know. I don't remember what the tweet said. There's some tweet that someone made when this place closed. I want to say it was months after it closed. There, it's made fun of a lot. You know Twitter. If that's a site that you use. And then the John Fluvog's shoe store that I used to really like. Used to be in this space, but it is now gone. I got some shoes from there in the past. Canadian shoemaker, if I remember correctly. Hennepin and Lagoon right here. The Uptown Theatre. There's a Lagoon Theatre up there, which is a movie theater. Williams Peanut Bar there. I believe recently closed, maybe 2-3 months ago too. Called it a day. I think they've been around for quite some time. Another spot that will be changing hands here in the future. This is the Uptown Theatre. I'm going to be putting the lettering back up here in the coming months from what I read, but still, it's recently taken down. This on the left here is the Hennepin County Library, the Uptown branch. I believe it's called Walker, I guess, not Uptown. Closed on Sunday. Let's see. Uptown Transit Station. And that used to be the public library right there. It says Minneapolis Public Library Walker Branch. Up there. Now I think Rain is a club. I don't know. I haven't been in there. That's an old library building. This new building here, it looks like it says the Bowen. The scaffolding just came down within the last few months. I remember driving by here before winter, and you couldn't walk the sidewalk on that side because it was all closed off as they were building these new apartments or condos. We have closed the indoor areas of the Uptown Transit Station here. Gorgeous day here in Uptown, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Maybe recovering from a snowstorm. Maybe would like a little less snow, but it's a beautiful day nonetheless. Workout facility, YWCA, small group intensity, big results, eliminating racism and empowering women, YWCA Minneapolis. And then we can continue up Hennepin Avenue here. We'll get to the Walker Art Center and then eventually to downtown Minneapolis, but I'm gonna go up to 28th here and then turn back towards Lagoon and Lake. Maybe walk towards the lakes, see how much battery life we have. This is the Allina Clinic, Allina Health Isles Clinic. This is, we are a few blocks away from the iconic Lake Chipotle. Should we walk up to Lake Chipotle? I don't think we should. Yeah, I'll go to Chipotle another day. Not to eat the Chipotle. but to look at the poor drainage. It's become somewhat well known. Yeah, there's a Chipotle parking lot up there that drains pretty poorly, and I think someone took a kayak in it at one point. A lot of jokesters around here. Corner coffee here, nice little coffee shop, good coffee, worth checking out. Out on the sunny day, looks like. Oh, we got Uncommon Grounds, the best chai. Never been here. I like this little spot. Looks like it was a house that's been transferred into a cafe. I wonder if the cafe has both levels or how that works. In the distance. Maybe that was, no, that was Midtown Global Market.
Can I be a part of the video?
Sure. Hey! Making friends at every turn today. Love to see it. west on Lake Street. See where we can find. Nice art across the street there. Probably would have been nice to walk on that side, but it is pretty snowy and I don't want to slip. So we're on this side. Lots of new apartment buildings built over there. Some street art here too. Mesa pizza there. Whoa! We got the guy jumping on the skateboard. Look at that. Just blocked in by the snowbank there. Lunds and Barley. So there's a couple grocery stores here. There's this one right here, and then the Cub Foods that we walked by earlier. So it's not like losing that Target is gonna, you know, eliminate access to food in the area. But it's sad to see that go. Nonetheless. Which I went into one time, but it was closed. It looked like a nice little spot though. Brand new spot. Barbecue chicken. I think it's a Korean fried chicken chain here. Not sure how many of them there are in the US. I want to say I saw some talk on Twitter about how this was one of the smaller chains and one of the only locations in the country, or maybe it was in the state. It's a spot that I've been meaning to check out. I think it's a little bit unique. Korean fried chicken chain. I think it has it's pretty popular in Korea. Not Korean fried chicken, obviously, but the chain itself. But I could be wrong. I haven't seen this place before. It used to be something else. Let's go take a look. Pinoli. Watch, there's gonna be a sign that says we've been there for 20 years. And I will look foolish. Is that a pineapple? On the logo there? Does that look like a pineapple? Maybe it's a pineapple. I don't know. Limoncello cocktails. Seafood, wines, and Roman pizza. I'll have to look that place up. I wonder if it's new or I somehow had just missed it. Nice drainage coming from the alley here. This guy. Black Days. I've seen this artist around town too. I think they have a few pieces on Lake Street here. Very cool style. Moving around in these streets today. I have to imagine that the creeks and the waterfalls are probably full and flowing. Oh, the gimbal is struggling here. There we go. the aisles. Straight ahead to Bde Maka Ska or Lake Calhoun. Very nice views from this apartment here. Here we go. Just now getting a low battery signal, which typically in winter I'll get after 20-30 minutes. So nice to be getting back to warmer weather where I can walk a little longer, record a little longer. And so this is the new band, or not band shell, new if it's a rec center, pavilion they're calling it. It's going to be opening this summer. I did a walk in this area about a little under a year ago in summer of 2022. See a little bit of the progress since then, but yeah, this structure was not here yet. I wonder if that's going to be like an ordering window there. Big open space right here, maybe some sort of communal seating. A lot of people out enjoying this. I say that as you can't see anybody, but there's a lot of people out enjoying this beautiful day. We've been hurting for some warmer weather like this. Minneapolis Sailing Center here. In that last video that was during the summer, you had all these tiny little boats, kids and people out on them. Very fun. Looking forward to seeing that again this summer. Originally this was called Lake Calhoun. Well, I guess not originally, but commonly this was referred to as Lake Calhoun, and then a few years back they wanted to separate from the legacy of Calhoun, who I believe had never stepped foot in Minnesota or something, and they decided to honor the indigenous roots of Minnesota by calling it Bde Maka Ska, which I do not know what it means, unfortunately. Looking like it's going to be nice. Excited to check that out. There's a brand new building across the way here. I think that's still Minneapolis, not quite St. Louis Park. Nice new luxury condo being built there on a little corner spot. Plan on going on a walk around there someday and showing that area. Lots of new stuff around there. A dog out here on the lake. Someone out here skiing with a kite. Absolutely gorgeous day here. I think it was when I was out looking at the art shanties. I don't know if it was the art shanties or the kite festival over there on Lake Harrogate. And I saw there was like free bookmarks. And I grabbed one of them and it said that you must learn to enjoy the snow. Or you must learn to find joy in the snow. Because if you can't, you will have less joy in the same amount of snow. You kind of got to take it as it comes and enjoy what's in front of you. Find the best in these days. Because while we may have gotten a storm, it is still beautiful. I'm sure in 3-4 months when it's 100 degrees and 80% humidity, if we get a humid summer, I'll be saying, wish I could have that winter. It's too hot. Looks like Pimento Kitchen is gonna be in here. It's a cool spot over there on Lake Street. They have, I think, Jamaican food. Yeah, very excited to see how this comes out. Let's come back here in maybe a month or so, 2 months. See what we're looking like here. See what kind of progress they're getting, and hopefully by end of summer, see people out here enjoying it. It's our boat launch. I'm going to call it a day here. I'm gonna head home, spend the afternoon with my family. Thank you to everybody who's watched this video or listened to me talk. I hope it wasn't too inaccurate with anything I said here. Appreciate you taking the time to enjoy my channel. If you do, feel free to like and subscribe and all that stuff that the YouTubers always tell you to do, because it does help us. Yeah, thank you for watching today. Thank you for listening. Give me feedback on if you enjoy the narrated talking videos or if you prefer the quiet. And we'll gather data and then take that information and try to give you the best chance that I can. All right, thank you. Have a great day.